Hello and welcome to another video on one of the Star Wars Bandai model kits. This is the 112 C3PO. I've done a review on this and I think in terms of 112 scale, this is one of the best C3POs you can get because it's actually chrome. And plus the joints are pretty good as well, but for more on that, check out that older video. But today now recently I picked up another one of these kits because it was super cheap in Hong Kong. They're just trying to clear out the stock alongside other stormtroopers. I bought like 5 more. Clone Troopers, Kylo Ren, Vader, a bunch of Star Wars vehicles, the X-Wings and TIE Fighters, all of them have massive reduced prices and there's still a lot of them around in Hong Kong, so hopefully you see them online and you'll be able to get some pretty good model kits for a very cheap price. I picked up some TIE Fighters, X-Wings and A-Wing, Y-Wing and a Snowspeeder, so I'll take a look at those in another video at some point. Back to the main topic of today. I'm going to share with you a few easy steps on how I converted this C3PO model kit into 000 from the Darth Vader comic books. All you need to do is, as soon as you get the kit out of the bag, take all of the chrome parts and all of the chrome gold parts and just spray all of those with a metallic black coloring. I use the Tamiya metallic black to get this effect here. Now do be careful, there are some other different colored parts and transparent parts on the same sprue, so be sure to cut those off before you do the spraying. Spray it on the top of course, but some parts you do need to spray it on the back side as well, just to get the colors feeling more consistent. And do spray just a little bit on the edges to make sure none of the chrome shines through the cracks and the joints of the figure itself. After you've done that, let it dry for a few hours and then spray it with a coating. I use this UV cut gloss coat. I always use UV cut stuff because I don't want any of my figures colorings to fade from the sun and other UV sources. And here's a bag of some of the spare pieces and parts in this kit. I missed a little bit of black there. I think I was running out of metallic black paint. I was like, oh, I gotta go buy more paint, and then I forgot to respray some of the bits. So yeah. And aside of that, I also painted the eyes red. For this I use a Gundam Marker pen, the standard red, has a slight transparentness to it. I painted on the inside so I don't have to bother spraying these, so before building it together, just paint the inside, the underside, same as on this one, red, and you're good to go. And that's it really. Me personally, I like to spray the kits at night so then I don't get like impatient and start fiddling around with it, and then the next morning or the next day, next afternoon, whatever, I will go and cut them out and assemble it. And of course, when cutting the kit, here's the thing about this model kit, Bandai was very good in making sure that you're not cutting the chrome when removing the parts from the sprues. So a lot of the cutting is actually on the edges and the insides. Same goes here. After you spray the entire thing in the metallic black, you're not going to notice too many cuts in the figure itself. There are a few odd places that you do need to just add a little bit of black to fill in the spot, so I used a black Gundam Marker pen just to spot here and there, just to make sure that there aren't any spots missing black paint. And that's it really. The whole thing is painted, assemble it, and now you have a best articulated 1/12 scale astromech droid 000. Now I could go in and start painting some of his stomach wires, but I'm not too bothered here. I'm quite happy of how he looks as is right now. Now I didn't bother painting his communicator because, my regular C3PO already has a painted one and I don't need a second one really. And as you can see here, I've done the same with the spare head, that's painted, and that bag of accessories right there. I didn't use any other decals or stickers. So just to show you a bit more of the figure on the back there, I did not paint the inside panel there. I left that as chrome because there's like machinery and stuff, so I don't think it should be painted, so I removed that. And of course there's a transparent piece on top of that which is also not painted, and I'm quite happy with that because for the most part you're not going to see that. One thing to make sure when spraying is don't spray the paint on too thick, or else it'll be really hard to move the joints. If you're worried about that, you can always just spray paint this after assembling it partially. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys can find a cheap Bandai model kit of C3PO and then create your own 000 astromech droid. Yes, you do have to do a little work yourself. Yes, you have to buy some paints and you probably have to import the model kit, but I think the end result looks much better. The articulation movement is also much better than the Black Series 000 droid that you can get, that I think is somewhat exclusive. And of course, if you do need the astromech killer droid as well, you can get another Bandai model kit and spray paint it into this color scheme as well. Well, I do have my Imperial astromech droid here to go next to him. And look, they just look so nice together. As always, if you found this video interesting or useful, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And of course, make sure to share this video with other people that will find this interesting, and leave a comment below on how you find these Bandai model kits, if you've done some custom paint jobs yourself. For similar videos like this, I have a few videos with custom painted stormtroopers in, really different colors. So I hope you can check those out as well. I also have plenty of videos on Star Wars SH figure arts, Black Series figures, and other model kits. As always, thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.